Thanks for joining us. We are excited to walk you through the Char-Broil Performance 2-burner gas grill easy assembly. You'll need the following tools for today's assembly. This grill will require 2 people to assemble at some points. Make sure you have someone on hand who can help you through the process. Assemble your grill on a flat, level surface to prevent damaging it. If you think it's necessary, lay out a pad or a blanket to avoid scratching or denting the finish. Turn the bottom shelf upside down on a table with the magnet housing hanging off it to avoid damaging the part. The end with the magnet housing is the front of the grill. Secure the fixed casters here. Insert the caster pin in one locking caster to prevent it from spinning while you screw it in. Remove the caster pin, put it in the remaining caster, and attach it to the shelf. Save the pin for future maintenance. Lock the rear casters to prevent the grill from moving during assembly, then turn the shelf over. Slide the left cart frame in place over the pre-installed screws. Place one 1/2-inch screw in the back hole, then tighten all the screws. Repeat the process for the right side. Slide the back panel between the frames and attach it to the cart with 5 sheet metal screws. Turn the cart around to attach the upper door brace to the front of the grill with 4 1/2-inch screws. Then snap the magnet assembly into place in the brace. Before the firebox is placed on the frame, open the lid and screw the handle on with 2 3/4-inch screw assemblies. With your helper, lift the firebox on top of the cart and align it with the tabs on each side. Then secure it in place with 4 1/2-inch screws. Now attach the hose valve regulator assembly to the upper door brace, placing the base of the hose in the notched space and securing it with 2 1/2-inch machine screws. Working from the back, attach the tank shield to the frame on your right using 2 1/2-inch screws. Assemble the side shelves with the 2 shelf supports and 4 1/2-inch machine screws. Position each support flush with the frame of the shelf and the brackets facing away from the holes on the front of the shelf. Before you hang the side shelves, loosen the top screws on the 2 braces on each side. Hook the shelf bracket over the screws and tighten them. Then push a shoulder screw through the bottom of each brace and secure it with a flange nut. Next, add the 2 heat tents to the inside of the firebox by inserting the tabs in the front and then setting the end on the hook in the back. Place the 2 cooking grates in the firebox with the smaller grate on the left and the larger on the right. Next, add the warming rack above the grates by inserting the tabs in the appropriate holes. Slide the grease tray through the back of the grill until it sets in place, then repeat for the grease pan. Please note it is important to properly install and secure the grease tray and grease pan as to avoid any risk of fire or potential property damage. Please refer to your guide for more details. Make 2 screw assemblies using a number 10 24 by 1/2-inch machine screw, 5mm lock wash, and a 5mm flat washer. Use those to attach the door handle to the door. Attach the door to the frame by setting the corner of the tab on the bottom shelf and push in the tab under the firebox and slide the door into place. Unscrew the ignition button from the ignition assembly. Insert a AA battery, negative and first, and screw the ignition button back on. Finally, insert the propane tank in the opening of the bottom shelf with the cylinder valve facing the front of the cart. Then attach the hose valve regulator assembly to the tank. Secure the tank in place with the wing nut on the outside of the bottom shelf. Be sure to refer to your instruction manual for proper tank leak testing and maintenance prior to using your new grill. Congratulations! You have completed the assembly of your new Char-Broil grill. Now fire it up and enter a world of flavor.